me get my settings right.
Alright, it's in this one.
Eric, what should I do for a Dino Thunder preview?
For what?
I'm doing Dinomorphia. Frenzy looks like the freaking intro to Dino Thunder. What do you think I should do as a skit?
The intro?
Guess copyrighted. Got it. There's a light in the distance. I fear getting copyrighted. Thank you, Saban. You took that away from Disney.
Pretty much.
Alright, my settings are good. You're ready in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's me, the man and dragon.
Bloopers! Bloopers!
Cinema.
You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch.
Bloopers.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually real or not.
It's totally been a while. I know, right?
I don't know if it's actually real or not.
That'd be
but it
crazy.
does-
That would be something.
If it's not real though, whoever did that does a really freaking good Porky Pig. Especially Mel Blanc Porky Pig.
Yeah. So hey guys, man, it's Dragon Tamer Team Forbidden here. Totally did not mess up my first way of making this video. And I was trying to figure out something to do as a skit for the deck, because as you can see from right here, this is literally the opening second of the intro for the for Power Rangers Dino Thunder. But I cannot sing the song because I'm pretty sure Saban, who used to be owned by Disney, would copyright us faster than the Flash can go into the Speed Force. So we're just going to be here with Dinomorphia.
No, he doesn't. He's a good boy.
So starting us off, we got 3 Dinomorphia Theresa. Your main normal summon of the deck, really, because you can't say no to setting your trap straight from the deck. So she is your Ash bait. After Theresa, we got 3 Diplos. He is your Foolish Burial for all your Dinomorphia cards, so if you're missing something, especially for the fusions, he can get you what you need out. If you want to avoid being Ash baited, the Misk, because the Misk gives the middle finger to everything that activates against dinosaurs. And then if we're ever going second, Pankratops, because Pankratops is still one of the most busted going second cards out there. Then Dino deck, so 3 Fossil Digs. You want to see your monsters like Theresa as fast as you can, or if you already have Theresa in hand, just search out your Misk and say no to Ash Blossom or Valor if they try to just stop you setting your trap cards straight from your deck. We only really special summon on our opponent's turn, so Power Duality. If you look at Domain and Frenzy, they say on your opponent's main phase, so the only way you can circumvent that is with Kentragina when she copies it, because, you know, she basically copies like Verte does, so you don't got to worry about the cost except her own.
And
Harpy's Feather Duster, because we don't want to worry about other people's back row. Card Demise, because it's one of the dumbest busted cards you can play as a back row card.
Back to 3 win.
Never.
what?
Card of Demise. Call by the Grave because we don't like getting hand trapped. Then on to the main part of the deck. 3 Domain. Fusion summon straight from your deck, from your hand, and from field. But most of the time it's going to be from your deck because who doesn't like deck thinning? Also another perfect Ash bait. 3 Frenzy. When you want to go straight into Rexstrom. This can make any of them, but this is for mostly for, you know, our big boy back here, because he's basically our not skill drain, but what other boss monster says you can't activate your effects when he's just on the field?
Mystic Mine.
Mystic Mine. Yeah, this guy is just a walking Mystic Mine, and everyone loves Mystic Mine.
I do.
Well,
We
that
know,
only makes
Andrew.
you. That only makes you.
We know.
Are you trying to make yourself a Mystic Mine with that new hairdo color?
Maybe.
And on top of that, because you fusion summon from deck, more Ash bait. And if you're able to actually bring out all your fusions, Solemn Judgment, because with Stealth Bergie on the field, it says you don't have to pay for your Dinomorphia or trap costs, so free Solemn for days. 3 Judgment, because we want to say no to any summoning or effects going off. The only real deck that can actually play this card, Favorite Flames, because by the time you end with a duel, you only have like 55 life points.
Nice.
And This basically just sends everything away on the field, so you can avoid stuff that can't be destroyed or targeted. So that's another plus. 2 Sonic, because we like to try and negate our opponent's spell and trap cards. On top of that, you pop your own monster, and then your monsters, well, they just bring other stuff back when they're destroyed, so you just plus. 2 Alert, because when you do have Domain and Frenzy go off multiple times in your duel, all your monsters will be in your grave. So you will either like to see this, or anyone else who can probably maybe fit Pot of Avarice in there, fit this in there for getting your resources back. 2 Brute, because it's an extra form of disruption. On top of that, like I said before, with all your monsters, when they get popped by a card effect or by battle, you banish a trap card in your graveyard, and you get to bring them back and bring other stuff back, so good stuff. And then Summon Limit, because we don't want people trying to get too much advantage on us. Onto the extra deck, just something plain and simple. 3 Dolka and 3 Logia. If you guys have the extra buck to spend, you could probably take out one of these for an F0 and a Utopic Draco Future in the case that you ever have Dolka and Logia on the field. You just make the monster negate. But for now, I am cheap, I am broke, and this is all I got.
Telling it like it is.
3 Stealth Bergia, the one that tends to be your most likely target for Frenzy, and what basically ends up coming off from the fusion, copying effect of Kentragina after you make her, so that way you end up having all your fusions in the field, and your life points low enough to where this guy can start negating, and this guy is active to let you just play everything without activating its cost. And then, like Madru just said right now, this guy's a walking Mystic Mind for anything that has more attack than you do life points, which will be often in this deck because of how much it loves to pay half your life points over and over and over again. Then last but not least, 3 Kentragina. She is basically the Verte of our deck, where she will copy your trap cards in grave by banishing them as cost. So you get to basically avoid a lot of the down cost of a lot of the cards, because like with something like Alert and all them, they basically state that you can't declare an attack or all that on the turn that it's activated. But you know, with how strong copy effects are in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's why who knows how many of them are banned or limited or and all that. Just look at Verte, just look at Starving, just look at Neptune, just look at all of them. As you can see, copying effects just tend to be the strongest things in the game for us, because we can't have anything nice when people abuse those effects. But anyway, that is Dinomorphia. I hope you guys like it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell so you can figure it out next time we upload or stream. And it's morphin' time.